I was looking over on the shade room, and now I know yesterday I came in and I talked about this lady by the name of Donette Cannon, I believe, that had passed away over in the Dominican Republic while she was on vacation. And I've gotten some pretty good responses or whatnot, but y'all know when something get to worrying me, I keep talking about it, especially if I find story upon story. So that's pretty much what's happening here. Because see, I know a lot of my people is starting to feel like, the Dominican Republic is the place to go. And, I'm understanding that, you can get some fairly reasonable group rates on vacations and things like that. And that's all fine and dandy. Go have all the tropical fun you can, your heart can hold. But at the same time, it would be remiss of me not to at least put it out there what's going on over there, because I don't want nobody to go over there on a vacation and drop dead. And clearly something is going on. Now, we've had conversations about dated alcohol, mishandling of food, harvesting possibly being, all of that could be play a factor to what's going on over here in the Dominican Republic. But I read up on yet another story. Now, I don't know if Miss Cannon was before this story, but it's another death related to the Dominican Republic. It says Louisiana woman becomes the 10th person to pass away upon returning from her honeymoon in the Dominican Republic. Now, this story was done over on June the 20th, okay? So, let's talk a little bit about it. I'll link it down in the pinned comment, and conversations always pursue down in the panic section, aka the comments. Now, according to WGN News, Susan Seminole and her husband Keith Williams traveled to Punta Cana shortly after jumping the broom. Less than a week later, however, Susan was reportedly rushed to a hospital with fluid in her lungs. Her husband said they were not aware of 9 other American tourists who passed away while in the DR, nor did they know that dozens others had fallen ill. I would have never went if I would have known, Keith said. I did not know, to be honest with you. In this case, the cause of Susan's illness is still under investigation as doctors are performing an autopsy of her body. Although investigations are still ongoing as to the cause of the other passings, authorities are speculating counterfeit alcohol as a cause. As we reported, as we previously reported, the FBI is investigating many bars and resorts where victims stayed, despite the Dominican authorities insisting that there are no similarities in death. The FBI believes otherwise. All victims were healthy adults who drank alcohol from the many bars during their stay. Many social media users have already expressed that they will no longer be traveling to the DR, but Regional Security Director Matthew Bradley insisted DR is the place to vacation. Of course he would say that. These incidents, while recent in my mind, don't indicate Dominican Republic is any less safe place than it was before, he said. I would tell the people to continue the trips. Of course you would. Now, okay, at least now we're starting to get some answers. We're starting to feel like somebody listening to us, because, see, this is getting ridiculous, okay? Something's going on. Now, they're trying to tell us that it's possibly dated alcohol. Okay, I could take that as a possible thing, because, when we go on vacation, even people that don't really drink that much tend to will take a drink, especially if they're on vacation and having a good time, relaxing and whatnot. So I can somewhat at least go with that, because you're not finna tell me all these people are just dropping dead for no reason. You just not finna tell me that. I know something is going on. And even though I can somewhat be satisfied with what I have gotten so far from from this story, it still leads to a whole lot of more unanswered questions. I'm not crazy. People do not just go to the DR and drop dead. That's not normal. Okay, so something obviously is going on, and I can almost go along completely with that dated alcohol being a cause of possibly some of these people passing away. But I still think that more in-depth investigation needs to happen, and it's kind of comforting to know that the FBI is now saying, hey, this ain't straight. Now, over there, the government in the Dominican Republic, hell no, they don't want no heat. They're going to tell you to continue to come on down and through. But every time somebody come on down and through, they either drop dead there or get home and get deathly ill and die. Now, it's a lot of things a person can experience down on a vacation. Okay? It's a lot of things you can experience depending on where you're going. But what you're not supposed to have is death after death after death after death, and it be unexplained. And you would think that, considering the fact that all of this has happened back to back, the officials over in the Dominican Republic would be concerned about this, because this casts a bad light on their place, and that affects tourism. And I'm sure tourism is a big industry for that particular island. I'm sure that they get a nice little coin off of tourists every year. So the last thing you would think they would want would be for people to begin to question what's going on here. But clearly they're not. They're trying to piss in our face and tell us it's raining. Okay? I do these videos because, again, it's a lot of y'all be dropping down in there talking about y'all either going, thinking about going, and I ain't never want to rain on a bitch's parade. Enjoy you, do you, be you, live you, do you, girl. Okay? But what I will not do is have a platform where people do listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth sometime and not speak about what is happening. Now, I'm not saying that it can be, I'm not saying it's you. I'm not saying something going to happen if you got your trip planned and you just going anyway. I mean, going on down to Punta Cana. Honey, every time I write, I do a video, I bring their name up, okay? So clearly it's somewhere many people, thousands of people flock to, or is at least aware about. I'm not saying don't go on your trip. What I'm saying is listen to what's going on over there and never believe that it could never be you, because it can be you. Be wise about this trip that you may be thinking of booking, or you have already booked with the intentions of fully going. Be wise. These are not coincidences. There's something going on over there. And I think I would feel a lot better if I was going somewhere where I know that if something was to happen to me, the government over there would work hard to at least find out what happened to me, opposed to one that is basically trying to tell people ain't shit out of the ordinary. These are just coincidences. Now, coincidences don't continue to happen. Now, if they say this woman in Louisiana was number 10, was Miss Cannon number 9? Or number 11? And how many more will we add to the list before something is done about this? It's vacation time. People are booking trips to places like the Dominican Republic. These people do not want to go on what's supposed to be, a wonderful family vacation, only to lose a loved one from being over there. Something's going on. I don't know if it's just all the outdated alcohol. I don't know if it's airborne. I don't know if it's some undercover foul play, such as, that organ harvesting is a huge thing these days. That's a big industry. I don't know what's going on, but I have to side-eye, and I have to definitely take a pause and think these things out and come to you guys and let you know what's going on. Because I don't want you to be a victim to this shit. Because clearly something's happening over there. And like I said, I'm not here for a government. I would rather go somewhere where I feel like the government is at least going to put some effort into why I died over there, opposed to going to one where when I drop dead from unexplained causes, They not trying to tell my family it ain't nothing to fear. It's just, people been dropping dead lately is only a coincidence. That's some bull, okay? Don't let nobody keep your ass out of the loop. Understand something is going on now. Again, I ain't trying to mess up your holiday, girls. I'm just saying. I would rather stay safe than be sorry. And until these people can give you a for sure reason as to why all these people have died, I would think twice about wanting to visit that Dominican Republic. I ain't going over there, baby. I will pass. You could offer it to me, all expenses paid, and put coin in a bitch pocket when she get there. I'm gonna pass, cause see, I kind of like living. I don't know nothing about dying, and I ain't trying to know nothing about it no time soon. Okay, so that's just how I'm saying. Now I'm gonna link this article down in the pinned comments. You go over there and read it for yourself. And I hope that it at least, start the conversation so that people can be aware of what could possibly happen if you are going to or planning to visit the Dominican Republic. I hear it's a lovely place, even though I'm not too keen on how they treat the darker skinned Haitian people, but that's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. I just want you aware of what's going on right now in the Dominican Republic, where yet another person has passed away and they was over there. Okay? That's it. That's all. Remember, the depth of your struggle will determine the height of your success. In the meantime, in between time, please remember to rate the video. Ratings get me recognized on the YouTube streets. Comment down below in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about this DR situation, child. What's up? What's up? What you think? Sound off down there. And if you have not become a Love Thing today for the free 99, please subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as follow me over on Spreaker. It is free to you, child. And if you're on YouTube, as soon as you hit the subscribe button, you will see a notification bell button. Tap that twice so that each and every time I drop a pre-recorded video or go live from this channel, you can come over and join in the conversation. And I'll see you guys probably this time. I'll see y'all Tuesday night. Peace.